I agree, Limu. It's really quite simple. Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Do you know that by donating your gently used items to Goodwill, you're not only giving those items a new life, but you're helping people right here in your community enrich their lives with meaningful work? Your donations support Goodwill's mission of helping people with barriers to employment to be able to get rewarding jobs which provide not only a paycheck, but a very important sense of purpose. Your donations really do change lives. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill.
It's warm, it's muggy, it's sunny here in California. What do you expect? It's July, but it's a little different than what we've been accustomed to over the last few trips we have had since we've been out in California. But it is what it is as the Cardinals finish up this road trip against the Los Angeles Angels. Time now for the starting lineups, and they are brought to you by Bet365, where winning is everything. For the Cardinals, Oliver Marmo's lineup starts off with J.J. Weatherholt. He'll be at second base. Ivan Herrera is the designated hitter, followed by Jordan Walker. Alec Burleson will be at first. Nelson Velasquez gets a start in left field. Mason Wynn will be at shortstop. Jose Fermin, he'll be in center field this afternoon with Blaze Jordan at third. And Pedro Pajes, he will be behind the plate. So it's Weatherholt, Herrera, Walker, Burleson, Velasquez, Wynn, Fermin, Jordan, Pajes for the Cardinals. Kirk Suzuki's the manager for the Angels, and they come into this afternoon's action with a lineup that starts off with Zach Neto. He'll be at shortstop, followed by Mike Trout. Nolan Shanoel will be at first base with Vaughn Grissom at third base. Joe Adell, he's been tough on the Cardinals the last two games. He will be the designated hitter this afternoon as Wade Mackler gets a start in left field. Oswald Peraza, he'll be at second base. Josh Lowe will be in right field. And Tyler Henneman will be behind the plate. So it'll be Neto, Trout, Shonwell, Grissom, Adell, Meckler, Peraza, Lowe, Heineman for the Angels. When we come back, Ricky Horton, he's set to go. He's going to give you the first pitch. You don't want to miss it, along with the other pitches of the afternoon on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
Hey, it's Kurt with Lands Heating and Cooling. When you need a new heating and cooling system, Lands makes it easy. We measure your home, we check your ductwork, and we match you with a quiet, efficient, trained system. With Lands, you get the right system at the right price with the right installation. If your system's aging, now's the smart time to choose a high-efficiency trained heat pump and furnace. Schedule a no-pressure, in-home consultation at landsinc.com, and remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Pia Sports Bar and Grill is your place to watch Major League Baseball games and enjoy pitchers of your favorite beer, including Coors Light, Yingling Lager, Yingling Flight, and Miller Lite, home of the Slugger Burger. Meet friends on the patio and watch your favorite sports on multiple flat-screen TVs. If your team is looking to gather after the game, that's been a Pia's tradition since 1975. Pia's, open early with Big Tito's Bloody Marys. Pia's Sports Bar and Grill, 1609 West Springfield Avenue in Champaign.
You have money laying all around your house. You just don't know it. And no, I don't mean selling your great-grandma's good china. I mean all the old metal items you don't want to use or get rid of. Don't pay someone to haul it away. Bring it into Max Twin City Recycling and get paid to have it taken off your hands. They love new customers and are more than willing to walk you through their process step by step. Come check them out at 2808 North Lincoln Avenue in Urbana.
Starting it over is what we do at Max Twin City Recycling.
Flooring Surfaces in Champaign isn't just a carpet store. It's your destination for the latest innovations in flooring. You'll find a curated collection of the best porcelain tiles, fine wool and pattern carpets, beautifully crafted hardwoods, and performance floors made to withstand life's messes. All in a renovated showroom designed to inspire your creativity. Your next floor can be truly stunning. Let Flooring Surfaces show you how at 401 Mercury Drive in Champaign.
Flooring Surfaces, your first stop.
Well, the lineup cards are being exchanged at home plate. Daniel Descalzo brings it out for the Cardinals. It's like we're going to have a pretty nice crowd on an afternoon game here in sunny California. And it is sunny, not a cloud in the sky this afternoon. So it should be a good day for baseball. It'll be a high sky, and that'll be interesting for some of the young outfielders who haven't played here before. And we'll see how things unfold there. Our home plate umpire is Dan Bellino. I don't know if you know this or not. He's from Chicago.
I did hear that somewhere along the line.
All right. Also, Dexter Kelly, Sean Livensbarger is going to be the second base umpire, and Mark Rippinger, the crew chief, he will be at third. Cardinals have a different lineup. We have a lineup change since we talked to Ollie. Jimmy Crooks is now going to catch and hit ninth. Pedro Pajes wasn't feeling well this morning and had a little bit of a stomach bug, so they want to make sure he's ready to go down the road. So Jimmy will get the start. So the Cardinals will have three left-handers in the lineup this afternoon against a very good left-hand pitcher in Tyler Detmers, or Reed Detmers, and we'll see how things unfold for him because, Ricky, when he's on, he's really good.
Yeah, especially if he has his fastball command. That's the word on him, and he's a guy that has kind of a baseball pedigree because his father was a Cardinal minor league pitcher for several years. In fact, during that same time where his father was pitching in the minor leagues, Hunter Dobbins' father was pitching professionally. I actually looked up to see if they might have played against each other, but they were in different leagues, and Hunter's father was more in independent ball. And Chris Detmer pitched for the Cardinals, was drafted by the Cardinals and played 6 years, got all the way up to Memphis Redbirds, but we didn't see him at the big league level. So both these guys have obviously pitching in their genes.
Well, we'll see if it passes on today between these two young men. Although Reed was a top pick coming out of Louisville, 10th pick overall in 2020. You're going to be at the ballpark tomorrow, right?
I'll be there.
Well, we have a 4:15 game. I know it's not on some schedules. It's a makeup game.
I'm there for the happy hour.
Well, I was going to bring that up because a happy hour. We should do the game from the happy hour area. Because you can enjoy happy hour prices all game long on beer, hot dogs, nachos, and much, much more for just $5.
Yeah, no, it's a great deal, and
the tickets start at $5.
So it's a unique game because it's again, the rain out, and you're playing it on the Thursday that was going to be an off day. So we understand that a lot of people can't maybe get to that game that had those tickets originally. But so there's going to be good seats available, number one, but these great deals. And, of course, it does start the homestand, and the Cardinals want to start off in style. It still counts, even though it wasn't scheduled. We are going to have the Jordan Walker celebration on Friday night for the Home Run Derby as the Friday, Saturday, Sunday series begins. But this Thursday game against the Diamondbacks, it's a really good opportunity to come out and watch the Cardinals.
Not to mention the fact there are some very good promotional items, giveaways during this homestand as well, and we'll give you a rundown on them as the game goes on. As we're just about set for Cardinal baseball, this first pitch coming up in just a bit is brought to you by Rawlings, the official baseball of Major League Baseball. And for the first pitch of the day, he's going to be better than he was yesterday, folks. He's Ricky Horton.
Well, I'll do my best. That's all I can do, and let's hope the Cardinals do that as well. J.J. Weatherholt will be the first Cardinal to bat, hitting .257, and he has a WAR, wins above replacement, of 4. And no second baseman in baseball can say that. There's a swing and a miss, strike one, and we're underway. Weatherholt, Herrera, and Walker to bat here in the first inning against the lefty Reed Detmers, who stands 6'2", 225, 27 years of age. He pitched collegiately at Louisville, which has become quite a baseball program. The one-strike pitch is grounded hard to the second baseman. That's handled by Peraza. He throws out his counterpart, and Weatherholt bounces out. The Cardinals have had a real issue with their offense lately as they're trying to not lose their 5th straight game. They have not had a 5-game losing streak yet this year. They've had a couple of 4, and that's where they are right now. But during this latest streak of 14 games, the Cardinals are hitting just 200 and averaging only 3.4 runs per game, and that's not enough.
That's not going to be enough, and one of the guys they have to get going is the guy stepping in the batter's box, Ivan Herrera.
No doubt, a hit yesterday in 4 plate appearances. Struck out 4 times the day before and takes strike one from the lefty Detmers. And these Angels, obviously, they're kind of not at the top of the division and not at the top of the American League charts either, but they've got some pitching for you, especially the 3 starters we've seen in this series.
And they have a pretty good bullpen also.
The wind and the pitch to Herrera, that's inside. 1-1 the count. Their pitching coach is a name we're familiar with, Mike Maddox, former Cardinal pitching coach. And they also have as their assistant hitting coach, and they have a couple of them, but the guy that we care about and know better is John Mabry. Breaking pitch is a
John today. He's in good spirits, likes his ball club. They've had a little problem scoring runs as well. But when you look at them, it's an interesting collection of players. I'm not sure if I'd call them a total team yet, but they have some players that I think some other teams would certainly be interested in.
Swing and a foul back by Herrera. Joe Adell has had a good series, a couple of home runs, and of course Mike Trout, their frontline guy, longtime All-Star. Zach Neto, a good young player. They've got good pieces, no doubt. Jordan Walker will bat next, but it's Herrera at the plate with a 1-2 count, and that's way over the head of the catcher, Heineman, and back to the screen. So Heineman's doing the catching. He was with the Cardinals in spring training about 4 years ago, and he's still playing this game. I noticed his stats today. He's 35 years old, still catching, switch-hitting catcher, 240 career average. He's 35 years old and has 3 years of big league experience.
Man, a lot of bus rides for him.
A lot of perseverance indeed. The 2-2 pitch. You don't get those special mileage things from bus rides, do you?
I don't think so. I don't think that applies.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if you get points in the hotels.
There's no points.
In.
Probably not.
Not in the minor league.
No reward system.
No.
They're over there at Greyhound? I guess not. 3-2 pitch is fouled back.
Well, you have to admire his perseverance, though.
100%.
And obviously, there are other teams who appreciate his skill set he brings to the ballpark.
Angels in their home whites. The Cardinals their road grays. Reed Detmer, 3-6, throws a curveball. That's hit sharply, and it hits the mound. Takes a funny hop. It's handled at second. He's got all kinds of time to throw out Herrera. That ball was hit so sharply. So 2 ground outs to second is how we start this game. City Garden is an urban sculpture park located in the heart of downtown. It's an oasis of free, interactive art, fountains, 6 rain gardens, and winding paths. Learn more at ExploreSt.Louis.com. So Jordan Walker bats. We'll see if he can feast on left-handed pitching today. 12-game hitting streak for Jaywalk. He got his hit in his last plate appearance here last night. Pitch to him is taken outside. In fact, he scorched one right down the third base line and hit the third base bag. Thought they might have to repair it. He hit
I
it
think
so
they
hard.
did. It had a little dent in it.
Well, he's been denting some seats this year, that's for sure. Next pitch to Jordan Walker is fouled back, and another good rip. He's so close to being on pitches exactly like that. We've seen that swing now several times in this series where he's not quite squared it up, but the swing is timed up right. Only a matter of time for him in my mind. Next pitch to Walker is inside, and that almost hit him. Backed him off the plate. Walker wears number 18. 22 big flies, 76 RBI, still leads the National League, and he's hitting .292. Also stealing more bases lately, has 14 of those. That also leads the Cardinals. Next pitch is hit hard and foul past Pop Warner.
He may have broke his bat on that one.
Yep, but we don't plant a tree for that, do we? Only when Cardinal pitchers make that happen. And let's hope that Hunter Dobbins does just that. Calms down this Angels lineup a little bit. Although the Angels lineup, they didn't produce much after that first inning yesterday against Matthew Liberatore. A 5-run inning. They've only scored in 3 different innings of the 2 games that we've had, and yet they've won both games. What does that tell you?
Timing is everything for them.
It sure is. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and Walk asked for time. He'll try to keep it going for Alec Burleson. Burleson had a good day yesterday. 3 knocks. He's back up to 282. Detmers takes his time. The 2-2 pitch to Walker is inside, 3-2. And that's the key for him, spotting that fastball. As we mentioned, missed there, so now he's got to come over the plate. Is this a go pitch for Walker? The wind and the pitch, the 3-2 delivery is fouled off. Detmers does not walk a lot of batters. This is start number 21 for him. And he's been pretty durable, too, as he's thrown 114 innings, only 35 walks and 130 strikeouts.
That's the one thing that stood out for me is 130 strikeouts.
Curveball is a grounded foul. Jordan kept his hands back on that, grounded it on one hop into the Angels' dugout. People went scurrying.
This is a ballpark where no matter where you sit, you better pay attention.
Pay
Even
attention.
the broadcasters.
I'm paying attention. Trying to. 3-2 pitch to Walker is right down the middle. Strike three. He was looking for something else, and he got caught guessing incorrectly, and the Cardinals go 1-2-3, and we head to the bottom of the first inning. The Cardinals nothing, and the Angels coming to bat.
Cardinals fans love cheering on their team, but what's one thing they don't love? When being in pain gets in the way of doing the things they enjoy. That's why Aleve is here for Cards fans to help relieve your pain, so you can focus on what really matters. When minor aches and pains are getting in the way of your life, turn to the longer-lasting pain relief of Aleve, so you can feel your best all day. Each pill has the strength to last up to 12 hours. Try Aleve today.
If you're looking for a reliable and trusted electrical service provider, look no further than Reinhold Electric, your go-to experts for all your electrical needs. Whether you need residential or commercial electrical services, Reinhold Electric has you covered. With decades of experience and a team of highly skilled electricians, we deliver top-notch solutions tailored to your specific requirements. No job is too big or too small for our experienced team. Call 314-631-1158 online at reinholdelectric.com.
Enjoy a true St. Louis Cardinals baseball experience. Book your Grand Slam ticket package today at the luxurious Marriott St. Louis Grand, steps away from Busch Stadium. You'll get 2 Cardinals tickets plus free hotel self-parking, complimentary high-speed internet access, and $20 towards a great pregame or postgame meal at Zinnia Bar and Grill. Grand Slam ticket packages start at $199. Book yours today at MarriottSt.LouisGrand.com. That's MarriottSt.LouisGrand.com. Proud hotel partner of the St. Louis Cardinals.
This is former Cardinals shortstop and postseason MVP David Eckstein. Sarah Sintel with Country Financial in Tuscola is proud to support the St. Louis Cardinals and the local community. Whether you're shopping for home, car, or more, Country takes the time to understand your specific insurance needs. They explain what options work best for you, making insurance easy. Search Sarah Sintel Country Financial to get a quote or book an appointment today.
Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Zach Neto leads off the bottom of the first inning, and he calls his timeout already because he wasn't ready to bat. I'm not sure how that happens, but
Yeah, I was going to ask you, you're the leadoff man of the game.
I don't think they told him. He didn't hear the lineup, maybe. Didn't know. There's a ground ball foul. Well, we know that Herrera does that a lot, too. So some guys are just kind of last minute about stuff. And he was last minute on the bases yesterday and didn't go to second on a ball that should have been a wild pitch because he was fixing his gloves. Isn't that crazy? I don't think I've seen that in years, maybe ever.
You know, he kind of reminds me of Brendan.
Yeah. Yep. Brendan Ryan.
Although Brendan Ryan, I think, when you talk about best fielding shortstops in the last 40 years.
Well, he played out here, didn't he? Play for?
I believe he did.
He played for the Angels for a year.
It's him, Ozzie, and then as we have another strikeout.
And that was a sweeper from Hunter Dobbins, and he got him on 3 pitches. That was nasty. And Neto strikes out for the 140th time. Dobbins making his 4th start for the Cardinals. He's been in a couple of games in the relief role as well. Last time we saw him as a starter, he went 5 innings giving up 3 runs, and that was in a loss to the Brewers. There's another sweeper inside ball 1 to Mike Trout.
I have to expand that to 4. Ozzie, Edgar Renteria, Brendan Ryan, Mason Wynn.
Really good players, every one of them. There's a strike on the outside corner. Brendan Ryan, a big hit at Cardinal Fantasy Camp. Everybody wants to hear the story about him and Chris Carpenter, and he shares it. The 1-1 pitch is outside to Trout.
Chris kind of tells it in a little bit more of an aggressive manner.
Brendan's always afraid to talk about it. He's looking over his shoulder as if Chris is standing
He's going to walk in the room.
2-1 delivery to Mike Trout, who does have 18 big flies, and he swings through a pitch. And it's 2-2 on Trout with Nolan Shawnuel due up next. He's been red hot, so Trout has become more of an on-base guy, really. 12-time All-Star. Walks a lot. Still has the occasional pop, but hitting .233 only. 3-time MVP. That's how good he's been. The 2-2 pitch is grounded up the middle, but it's Mason Wynn moving to his left. He's got it and throws out Trout. And a good start for Hunter Dobbins as he's gotten his first two men. If you're a Cardinals fan, you know there's nothing like baseball in St. Louis, and nothing beats 60-cent sippers at On the Run the day after the Cardinals score 6. Remember those days?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get back to those days
I'd
again.
like to have
scoring
one
6.
today. Maybe a few of them this weekend.
So it is Sean O'Ell who bats from the left side. They've got 4 left-handed batters in their lineup, and he takes strike 1. Well, I know there's some folks listening in that are just assume the Cardinals not get all of those runs against Reed Detmers because he is from the southern Illinois area.
And now lives in Chatham?
Chatham, which is just south of Springfield. But kind of the closest affiliates there would probably be Springfield, Litchfield, swinging a foul to the left from where he was born, and again, a first-round pick.
As a matter of fact, they're listening in on WTAX today.
There you go.
In Springfield.
And they remember, I'm sure, his dad is a Cardinal player. His father, Chris, 6 years in the minor leagues, as I mentioned. And Reed Detmers grew up a Cardinals fan, too. But it's Sean O'Ell at the plate now against Dobbins. The pitch to him is grounded towards second. He got jammed big time. I don't think he broke his bat, but it's Dobbins who has to cover as Burley misread that and went to go catch it. And it's a good thing Dobbins was ready and able to get to that bag in front of Sean O'Ell. So 1-2-3 inning. We go to the second inning. We're scoreless.
Good morning, First Federal Savings Bank. How may I direct your call?
Speak with friendly, real people during lobby hours. It matters when you call First Federal Savings Bank of Champaign-Urbana. A real person located at the bank. Not a recording answers your call during lobby hours. Personal, friendly service makes a difference. 217-356-BANK.
Thank you for calling. Have a great day.
Rated 5-star superior by Bauer Financial, Inc. Fast, friendly, and local with local loan decisions and underwrite. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS 435120.
Hey golf cart shoppers, tired of the same old golf cart shopping experience? Come over to Midwest Carts in Tuscola, Illinois, where customers rave about unbeatable pricing, massive selection, and full service done right. As the largest Denago golf cart dealer in Illinois, they've got premium new models plus 20 to 30 quality used carts ready to roll at any time. And the best part? Free delivery on new carts anywhere in Illinois or Indiana. Midwest Carts, Tuscola, Illinois. Find them at mwcarts.com.
Dia Sports Bar and Grill is your place to watch Major League Baseball games and enjoy pitchers of your favorite beer, including Coors Light, Yingling Lager, Yingling Flight, and Miller Lite, home of the Slugger Burger. Meet friends on the patio and watch your favorite sports on multiple flat-screen TVs. If your team is looking to gather after the game, that's been a Pia's tradition since 1975. Pia's, open early with Big Tito's Bloody Marys. Pia's Sports Bar and Grill, 1609 West Springfield Avenue in Champaign.
Explore the wonder of travel. Fly Sierra, where you are one stop away from your world destination. Park for free and enjoy shorter rides as you begin your adventure from Sierra in Bloomington to your bucket list destination on the other side of the ocean. And when you return, you're home in record time after touchdown. Go to Sierra.com/airlines to book today. Sierra.
Alec Burleson leads off the top of the second inning. Scoreless game. Reed Detmers back to work. Swing and a line drive to right field, and that's going to carry to the right fielder low, and it was almost over his head. He started to come in for it, and then the ball started taking off a little bit more and got some air under the wings and started to fly over his head. But a line out to right, out number one, and Nelson Velasquez will bat. He needs to get going. He's been a guy that's been dangerous, but not lately.
No, he has not been as hot as he was when he first was called up, and now he's just a guy that he swings early, although he didn't swing that time.
He takes that pitch outside, ball one. Velasquez still has an OPS of 780, so he's dangerous, but he's been striking out more lately. The 1-0 pitch is fouled off to the right and out of play. I do notice when guys strike out a lot, they end up swinging at more first pitches.
Yes.
Because they realize that they're not doing well with two strikes and they don't want to get there.
So his success, he's hit 4 home runs, all of them against left-handed pitching.
Curveball is grounded towards third. That's handled by Grissom. His throw is on the money, and Velasquez hustling all the way. Almost beat that out. Grissom took his time and got his man. Mason Wynn will bat on Wednesday, July 29th. It's Marvel Superhero Night. Fans with a theme ticket will take home an exclusive Cardinals-themed Spider-Man bobblehead. Tickets and details at cardinals.com/theme. When I heard it was Superhero Night, I thought there was going to be a Mike Claiborne bobblehead, but it's Superman.
You know, that's never happened. I'm ready.
You're ready for it? Well, you're our Superman.
I'm not sure I'm scared. I've seen some of those bobbleheads, and I remember the one they had at Al Rabowski. He looked like Robert Goulet.
Well, maybe that's a good thing.
Well, yeah. Obviously, Goulet must have thought a lot of it.
Yeah, there's a picture.
Take a look at that Spider-Man thing. I want to see what that.
It looks like Spider-Man to me.
But I want to see what the Cardinal theme is on the thing.
The 1-0 pitch coming up to Mason Wynn, and a curveball and a beauty.
Very good curveball.
And that's what we heard about him is he'll mix that curveball in to get strikes, and he does it a lot. And sometimes it's first pitch, get me over, curveball. Other times it's to steal a strike, and he just did it there. You can throw a curveball when you're behind in the count. That's big. 1-1 pitch is tap foul. That was the slider. And the curveball and the slider, by the way, in his last 10 starts, the curveball and the slider both combined, opponent's batting average just 120 against Detmers. So he's got those two breaking balls working very well.
And so if you mix a good fastball with movement, and he does have a good one, that's probably one of the reasons why he was so effective.
Just missed with a fastball high, 2-2.
We talked about that so much, spotting the fastball and everything else plays off of that.
It does. That's where you've got to start. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Mason Wynn. That pitch is high. If you don't throw the fastball 4 strikes often enough, your other pitches become much more hittable. They don't have to worry about your fastball. They don't have to worry about hitting it because you're not throwing it over the plate. So you start looking off speed, then you can hit those. 3-2 pitch coming up, and it's a swing and a miss. Got him with a slider down and in, and that's 2 strikeouts for Detmers. He's 6 up, 6 down. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Cardinals nothing, Angels nothing.
Corn isn't just grown here, it works here. Illinois corn is a real heavy hitter, leading the nation in output and driving a $148 billion economic impact statewide. From jobs and products to opportunities in communities across Illinois, corn keeps our economy moving season after season. From first pitch to the final out, corn delivers for Illinois. Learn more about our homegrown economy made possible with corn at watchusgrow.org/corn.
In the Palm Beaches, we are truly in a league of our own, with an unbeatable collection of year-round sports on display. Take a swing at tennis or pickleball, or get a front row seat to polo, baseball, and everything in between. Then, find out why we're called Florida's golf capital, with more than 145 beautifully manicured sun-soaked courses, perfect for pros and beginners. When it comes to sports destinations, there's no competition. Curate your vacation at thepalmbeaches.com.
Even in the everyday moments that matter most, money is always part of the picture because it shapes the things you care about. A house that truly feels like home, a business that finally takes off, more confidence for whatever comes next. At First Mid, you'll find one team working together for every stage of your financial journey. Most banks connect accounts. We connect everything that counts. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Health Plans, your health is our commitment. That's why we provide high-quality health coverage at affordable rates to Missourians like you. And unlike other options, you can apply at any time throughout the year. From individual and family plans to dental vision coverage, our plan options are designed to meet your needs. Together we care, together we grow, together we thrive. Missouri Farm Bureau Health Plans. Plan on us. Visit us at mofbhealthplans.com and contact your agent today.
Good solid fastball in at 94 from Hunter Dobbins. Catches the knees, and it's strike 1 on Vaughn Grissom leading off the bottom of the second inning. Next pitch to him is hit hard, but foul. Just barely foul. Right at the feet of the third base umpire, Mark Ripperger, who had to jump out of the way and look down at the same time. And he called it foul. And I think he got the right call on that. was past the third base bag, so it is reviewable. But the Angels think he got it right. I know his heart rate is up a little bit right now.
Just a little bit.
And an 0-2 count on Vaughn Grissom. Next delivery to him is a swing and a miss. And Dobbins looks pretty solid here in the early going. 4 up, 4 down. And before Joe Adell bats, let's pause for station ID. You and your friends are listening to the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
You're listening to St. Louis Cardinals baseball on WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, ESPN 93.5. Brought to you by Max Twin City Recycling. Visit them at maxrecycling.com.
Fastball strike one. That was at 97 from Hunter Dobbins. Right down the middle, strike one to Adell, who homered in game 1. He homered in game 2. He has 15 now, so he's feeling it. He's right up on the plate. The one-strike pitch is outside, 1-1. That was a slider. Dobbins will mix that slider, sweeper. As Claves mentioned, four-seamer, sinker. Kind of got the whole...
I haven't seen 97, though, from him before.
Next delivery is a swing and a foul back. He's kind of sneaky.
Yeah.
What I like about his delivery, and I wouldn't like if I was trying to hit against him, is that he starts really slow and smooth, and then it's just fast twitch, pow, right after you. It's like nice and easy, goes into the motion, and then slings it. There's a pitch that's swung on and missed. He got him with the sweeper, and that's 3 strikeouts to the first 5 batters. So really good start for Hunter Dobbins, who's never faced the Angels before. Detmers hasn't beaten the Cardinals before. Pitched against them 3 different times, 1 start, 2 in relief, and has a 5.14 ERA. So it's Wade Meckler to bat, and in on the grass at third is Blaze Jordan. They think he might bunt, but he's taken that pitch, and it's outside, ball 1. Meckler having a good season, hitting .302. We've seen him once in this series, pinch hitting role. Next pitch to him is hit right through the box, right past Dobbins into center field. That ball was smoked, and I'm glad that Dobbins was able to get out of the way. 2-out single for Meckler, who runs well. We'll see if he wants to take off here against Jimmy Crook. So it is not Pedro Pajes doing the catching, as Mike told you just before we went on. He was originally in the lineup, but had a little bit of a stomach flu or a virus or something today and is not making the start. Doesn't mean he's not available. Catching a tough thing to do when you don't feel well. So it is Crooks behind the plate, and he frames a strike on Oswald Peraza, the second baseman.
You mentioned Meckler. He's stolen 3 bases, and with Crooks yet to throw a runner out, wouldn't be a bad idea.
Another sweeper, that's low. Well, the thing about Crooks not throwing a runner out is he does have the arm to do it. I mean, his arm's really good. It's just hasn't worked yet. Some of those might have been stealing off the pitcher. Long hold by Dobbins, and the pitch is fouled off to the right. Another sweeper. He's heavy on the sweepers. Yeah, sometimes you blame the pitcher. Sometimes you blame sometimes you just blame the fact that the guy's fast.
He's really good. He got a good jump. You know, one of those situations where we see a lot of runners who fake the run and then they hop up in the air and just try and distract the catcher. There he goes.
There's a ground ball right side, a hit and run, and it worked into right field. And on to third base is Meckler. And the Angels, with that base hit the other way, have runners at first and third, 2-out singles. And it's the veteran Josh Lowe to bat, who's going to bat from the left side. That could not have been done any better.
No.
It would have been a good pitch to throw, and such a late swing by Peraza that Weatherholt was cheating towards the second base bag. I don't know that he catches that ground ball anyway, but he was cheating towards the bag. They might have had a chance had he swung and missed at that. So Peraza runs too. Maybe he'll take off. He fakes a ground ball, and it's caught by Burleson on the backhand. That was headed towards the right field corner if he doesn't make that play, but he does, so no need to worry. 2 are stranded for the Angels. We'll go to the third. Mike will have the play-by-play, and it's Cardinals at 0, Angels 0.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Feel the magic with the official St. Louis Cardinals credit card from Central Bank. From tickets to throwing out the first pitch, your St. Louis Cardinals credit card earns rewards for one-of-a-kind experiences. Your Cardinals credit card earns you double reward points at the stadium and at Cardinals.com. Central Bank, the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals, are now offering the official St. Louis Cardinals credit card. Visit CardinalsCredit.com or any Central Bank location to sign up. Subject to credit approval, see bank for details.
Hey, turn the music down for 1 second. Listen, that annoying sound, it's probably nothing, right? That's how expensive repairs start. JJ Weatherholt here. In baseball, ignore the signs and you'll pay for it fast. Same with your car, because breakdowns don't wait until you're ready. That's why there's CarShield. They can help cover the cost of expensive repairs. When something goes wrong, you've got a plan before you're on the shoulder with your hazards on.
Don't get caught looking. Get a free quote today at carshield.com. Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at carshield.com.
From the first pitch to the final out, Spectrum fiber-powered internet keeps you in the game. Stream every inning, check the stats in real time, and stay locked into the group chat as the game unfolds. All on a connection that won't miss a beat. Fast, reliable internet from Spectrum, so you're always part of the action. And now, Spectrum is giving you the chance to step onto the field and throw out the ceremonial first pitch at an upcoming game. Visit Cardinals.com/Spectrum to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by coaxial lines. No purchase necessary. Open to all legal U.S. residents age 18 and older.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Jose Fermin leads things off for the Cardinals as we go to the top of the third. The first pitch he sees is a breaking ball for a called strike. Jose hitting .260 on the season. He's hit 4 home runs. He's driven in 20 so far, and he's played multiple positions for the Cardinals, 7 to be exact. He waits on the next pitch, another breaking ball, another called strike.
I think we're going to have a Jose Fermin matchup before the afternoon is over.
I want to root for the guy in the red. Well, I can't root for him in the red cap. They both are wearing red. I want to work
the Cardinal red.
There you go. Another pitch, and that's inside for a ball. We had that. Did we have that matchup Monday?
No, it never happened. I believe we may have had it last year. It sounds familiar to me.
Jose on the road trip, 4 for 11 so far. Jose. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss as he chased the pitch high in the zone, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
In a game brought to you by Budweiser, official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment.
You
Jose
crack them open for $5 tomorrow.
$5 tomorrow. That's right. Jose telling me that his mother is from the same hometown as the other Jose Fermin, but they didn't really know each other. But interesting.
And that brings in Blaze Jordan. He sees the first pitch called strike. Blaze getting some playing time on the road trip, and his defense has been stellar. Balanced stance in the box. He waits on the next pitch from Detmers. It's on the way, and he lines one in the right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
We heard a lot about the home run power and potential of Blaze Jordan. I'm not seeing that, but I don't care. Hey, he's got a short stroke, and I feel like he's a hitter first.
He's a contact guy for sure.
I think the power might come once he gets more comfortable and figures out, how to kind of plan for that in certain situations or look for pitches, but I think the ability to hit like that to me is impressive.
Jimmy Crook stands in. He was a late-minute addition to the lineup. First pitch he sees is a called strike on the road trip. Jimmy is 2 for 7. He has a home run, and it was a long home run. He's driven in a run on that solo shot. He bats from the left side. Jordan has a lead from first, not too far. Here's the pitch. Line drive foul down the right field line. Jimmy out in front on that one just a bit. Edward Jones Financial Advisors are there for the moments that matter. Let them help you find your rich and build a game plan to get you there. EdwardJones.com, member SIPC. So Crooks, 0-2 is the count. Another pitch on the way, and he pops this one in the left field. The left fielder is Meckler. He's under it, and he makes the one-handed catch for the second out. Jimmy going the other way, got under it just a bit. Now to bring the top of the order, that's J.J. Weatherholt. J.J. grounded out to second his first time up. And on the road trip, J.J. is 2 for 22 with a home run. Detmer's first pitch is a breaking ball, just a bit high. Detmers is not afraid to start off these hitters. He has a really good curveball, nice changeup, and a good heater to go with it. As Blaze Jordan gets about a half step further off the bag, Detmers checks him, now comes to the plate. J.J. fouls one off to the left of our broadcast position. So he finds himself with a 1-ball, 1-strike count. No score, top of the third here in Anaheim as the Cardinals finish up their road trip against the Los Angeles Angels. Detmer's next pitch high for a ball. Ivan Herrera would like to hit in this inning. He's on deck. Cardinals are home for a pretty good homestand. You have the Arizona Diamondbacks for one. Cincinnati Reds are in town for the weekend, and then the Chicago Cubs roll in before the Cardinals go back on the road. Another pitch to J.J. is high for a ball, so now he's run the count to 3-1. Cincinnati's pitching a little bit better. Chicago Cubs are the Cubs. And we have the makeup game with Arizona and a lot of neat giveaways, too. You can go online and check out some of the promotions that are taking place as J.J. fouls one straight back. And I can guarantee you're going to find something to your liking. Some really nice items out there. Good tickets are available. You just go on to Cardinals.com and you can find out just about anything you want when it comes to the Cardinals. They do a really nice job updating things online. Runner going, swing, and J.J. pops one down the left field line. The left fielder is Wade Mackler. He's fighting the sun. He makes the catch for the out. The Cardinals strand a runner. We go to the bottom of the third. Still no score.
You have money laying all around your house. You just don't know it. And no, I don't mean selling your great-grandma's good china. I mean all the old metal items you don't want to use or get rid of. Don't pay someone to haul it away. Bring it into Max Twin City Recycling and get paid to have it taken off your hands. They love new customers and are more than willing to walk you through their process step by step. Come check them out at 2808 North Lincoln Avenue in Urbana.
Starting it over is what we do at Max Twin City Recycling.
Update your flooring and furniture while saving some serious money at Carpet Weaver's Mission Renovation Savings Event. First, get an instant $100 off every $1,000 you spend on flooring. Then get a $50 labor credit with every 100 square feet of flooring you purchase. Plus, get up to a $1,000 rebate on Pergo floors. And 2 years free financing store-wide. The Mission Renovation Savings Event is going on now at Carpet Weavers.
At ABC Heating and Air, it's our promise to help you always be comfortable. Do you need rescued because you're burning hot? Do you need rescued because your air is shot? Call ABC Heating and Air at 352-5400 and let us rescue you from the heat. ABC Heating and Air, 352-5400. Can't you see you need to call me at ABC? Call ABC Heating and Air. That's ABC Heating and Air, 352-5400.
Here's another home improvement insight from Kramer Siding and Window, a proud member of Prairie Home Alliance.
Your roof is your home's best protection for the elements outside. And that's why Owens Corning Roofing is designed and tested for superior performance. Kramer is a platinum preferred contractor hand-selected by Owens Corning. So start today and get 10% off the best roofing from the best roofing professionals.
Call 217-355-2720, click on kramersiding.com, or visit the showroom in Champaign.
Bottom of the third we go, and Tyler Heineman leads things off for the Angels. He's a switch hitter and sees the first pitch called strike. Heineman started the season with the Toronto Blue Jays, and on June 17th, the Angels said we'd like to have him, so they made a trade for him for cash considerations. So he's only played 9 games for the Angels, and he turns on a pitch, and it goes just foul down the right field line. Good play by the ball person. Played it off the wall. Heineman has been around for a while. As Ricky mentioned, he was in the Cardinal spring training camp a few years ago. Didn't make the ball club, but he has been around. 35 years old. He waits on another pitch, and he's outside for a ball. He's a switch hitter. You can find a good switch hitting catcher. That's always a plus. And St. Louis had one of the greatest, if not the greatest, switch hitting catcher in Ted Simmons. There's a fly ball in the center field. Here comes Fermin. He's there, and he makes the one-handed catch. That's the first out. We go back to the top of the order, and that is Zach Neto. Neto struck out for the 140th time. He leads the American League in strikeouts. He makes his way to the plate. Graybar is your electrical and datacom distributor, helping to power, connect, and maintain your operations. Yes, Graybar does that. So Neto stands in against Hunter Dobbins. A line drive down the third baseline, and Neto will round first. He'll go into second standing up with a one-out double. He waited for the first pitch and didn't miss. So the Angels have their first runner in scoring position for Mike Trout. Mike Trout, considered the best player on this team, but one of the things Mike Trout has had trouble with this season is driving runners in when they're in scoring position. He is 11 for 57. And for you people who are not as smart as Ricky Horton, who can do the math in their head, he's hitting 193. Let's see what Hunter Dobbins has for Mike Trout. He comes to the plate. First pitch is inside for a ball. On the season, Trout's hit 18 home runs. He's driven in 39. Big, strong right-handed hitter holds the bat high over his shoulder. As Dobbins checks the runner at second, inside, and they hit him. It hit Mike Trout on the elbow as that one got away from Dobbins. So now the runners at first and second with one out. Dobbins trying to stay inside on Trout, and he just ran it in just a little too much. So that may have hit Trout here right between the elbow and the rib. He's okay. Trainers didn't come out and check on him. So Nolan Shonowell stands in. Shonowell's had a pretty good series against the Cardinals. He has 6 home runs. He's driven in 35 so far. Left-handed hitting first baseman stands in. Dobbins' first pitch, and it's a called strike right down the middle. Angels trying to get something going here in the bottom of the third. We have no score as Dobbins pitching from the stretch. Pauses, now pitches. Good breaking ball, but just missed on the inside corner. Nice afternoon crowd. Most of them trying to find shade as the sun is not a friend today. It is beaming. Another one on the way from Dobbins. Inside once again. Give Dobbins credit. He doesn't have too many of them in the middle of the plate so far. We've seen that already this week.
That was really the problem with Matthew Liberatore's first inning yesterday.
So a 2-ball, 1-strike count. And here's the next one. Outside for a ball. So Dobbins is in danger of loading the bases here in the third inning. Runners at first and second. Neto at first. Trout at first. Neto at second. Neto gets a nice lead. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball. It's going to be right on the infield. Now it's in foul territory. Infield fly rules in place, so the runner's out. So they're now 2 down. As Alec Burleson was able to field that pitch. And that brings in Vaughn Grissom. Grissom was a strikeout victim his first time up. Dobbins has 3 on the day so far.
I have to remember to ask Stubby if the umpires still say, they used to say it loudly, and we can't hear umpires often from up here. They used to say infield fly if fair. They used to say that because it can't be an infield fly if foul, because if they drop it in foul territory, it's not an out.
Exactly.
It's just a strike. So it's infield fly if fair was always the line, but maybe they just assume that now.
Well, they don't yell as loud.
Could be.
We can't hear.
Or I can't hear as well. All those things are possible.
We don't hear or see as well as we used to, and we don't run as fast as we used to.
No, it's okay.
There's a lot of things we don't do as well as we used to.
Let's see, who used to say that? I think this was a Bruce Sutter line. We had our chance to do all those
and we
things.
took advantage of it.
Exactly.
We feel good about the things we attempted.
It's life.
There's a pitch inside corner called strike. So it's two balls, one strike, 2 out. Here in the bottom of the third, still no score. Runners at first and second.
That was a big get right there with Shonowell popping up a 3-1 pitch. He's dangerous.
As Vaughn Grissom, who can be dangerous as well, hits one down the left field line, but it is curving way foul.
That might be a home run in cricket.
Yes. It's a good thing we're not playing cricket today. Have you ever watched a live cricket match?
I've seen it for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was in Bermuda once.
I wasn't quite sure what was going on.
Said, this is a whole lot for me to try and figure out. Vaughn Grissom waits on the next pitch, swing and a miss, and down on strikes he goes. So Hunter Dobbins pitches out of a mini jam. As the Angels strand 2, we go to the top of the 4th inning where we still have no score.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick roads quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Chris Clayton in Charleston and get the coverage you need at the right price.
This summer, the Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich and Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite are back at Chick-fil-A.
Let me tell you about the Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite. It's bright, it's bubbly, it's back.
The Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich, it's so rich, and you can choose between the original or the spicy filet.
Ooh, boy.
And then you got those pickled jalapenos tucked right under the filet, and then just to top it all off, you've got a little honey drizzle right on top.
Okay, now I'm a pimento fan.
And I'm feeling the dragon fruit.
Which fan favorite will you choose? Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Mom's gotta work, but her rookie caught a fever with no team doctor. But Mercy can't wait to see them with the same pro care they give the Cardinals. She hops online. Will it be a virtual or office visit? She schedules a video visit with the Mercy doc. She's made contact, and she is out of here!
Mercy makes scheduling easy. Just browse, book, and be seen. Visit mercy.net/bigwin. Mercy, official medical provider of the Cardinals.
In Cardinals country, your home deserves local experts who show up like neighbors and perform like pros. 3MG Roofing brings home field advantage to every job. Local teams, local knowledge. Ready to handle anything from shingle repairs to premium tile or historic slate. Whatever your roof needs, we deliver it with white glove service every time. Visit 3mg.com to learn more.
Ivan Herrera leads things off for the Cardinals as we go to the top of the 4th. The first pitch he sees is a called strike. Ivan grounded out his first time up to second base. On the road trip, he's just 4 for 24 as he sees another pitch is high for a ball. Still ranks in the top 10 in on-base percentage in baseball. As he waits for another pitch from Reed Detmers. Ooh, late swing, awkward swing from Herrera, so he finds himself with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. I'm not sure what he was. Yeah, almost looked like he was feeling.
We've seen him do that before. It's like he already knows it's a strike he was had, so he just kind of swings literally when the ball's in the catcher's glove, just way late.
Another one on the way to Ivan, swing and a miss, and that was a pitch way out of the zone, a 4-seam fastball that Ivan chased, and he goes down on strikes. And for Detmers, that's his 4th strikeout of the afternoon. And here comes Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker was his first strikeout victim in the first inning.
Claibs, if the Cardinals are going to go on a bit of a tear of some sort, whatever it is, winning 7 out of 10 would be nice, something like that.
Walker fouls the first pitch off toward the bat boy for the Angels.
Obviously, they've been in a funk the last 8 to 10 days, but if they were going to go on a streak, the only way to do that is the top 4 guys have to all hit. The Weatherholt, Herrera, Walker, Burleson, when they're winning, that's what's happening. Those guys are all locked in.
Good pitch, a good slider from Detmers, and Walker chased, so he's in the hole 0-2.
It's the strength of the offense.
And I really think you have to extend the lineup a little bit more than 4. Those guys, yes, you have to.
Yeah.
But that bottom of the order, you can't give away that many outs in a ball game.
But if the bottom of the order is hitting and the top isn't, you're not going to win either. I mean, I just think these guys have to drive that.
Yes.
And, yes, you want both. I agree. But if the top of the order is not hitting, that's where the pop is. That's where the thump is.
Here's a pitch that's in the dirt. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I mean, your home run potential, Weatherholt has hit 14. Herrera's hit 11. He can hit more than that. We know he can. Walker, Burleson, that's where you're going to get the 3-run homers, the bases clearing doubles from those guys.
Next pitch from Detmers is on the way, and Walker fouls this one to the right, almost clips.
JR, that was right over JR's head.
Yeah.
Who is the stage manager on the TV side for the visiting TV. He's from St. Louis, and he's sitting right next to Mark Sweeney.
I didn't see Sweendog going.
Well, he was underneath the table, I think. And
as Walker sees the pitch in the dirt.
JR's wearing a hat, and he's got his of course, his headgear on there, and he almost wasn't paying attention enough and had to duck at the last minute. Everything went flying, but thankfully he's okay, and they got the baseball.
And apparently Chip and Sweendog are okay, too, as Jordan grounds one to the shortstop. That's Neto. He's up. He's over. He's out.
And that's John Reynolds, who I think he grew up in Webster Groves. He's been a long time.
Or is he a North County kid? He might be.
He might be.
I think he's a North County guy.
Maybe.
But hey, don't forget on July 28th, it is Mental Health Awareness Night presented by NAMI St. Louis. Fans with a special theme ticket will take home a Cardinals Mental Health Awareness t-shirt. For more details, check out cardinals.com/theme. And that brings in Alec Burleson. Burleson stands in. Burley, his first time up, popped out to the right fielder. First pitch Burley sees is a ball. He steps out for a second. Now he's back in the box as Detmer straddles the rubber, goes into his windup, and here's his next pitch. It's on the way. Breaking ball, a good one that Burley swung over the top of, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Is everything okay down in the TV booth? I mean,
I think they're okay. They're still talking about it.
I mean, you have an accomplished professional baseball player in Mark Sweeney, and then to create balance, you have Chip Carey. So I'm not sure. Call down there and see if they're okay.
Well, I'm looking at them right now. They seem to be smiling, so I'm going to say they're okay.
Heart rate's back down to a normal, acceptable level.
I'm guessing there's some teasing going on.
Another one on the way. That one's in the dirt to Burleson. So I mentioned 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Mentioned J.R. John Reynolds, who grew up in St. Louis. He came out as a young man and wanted to get involved in the L.A. scene as a young guy and stayed here and got involved in baseball. And he's been a long-time stage guy for both the Dodgers and the Angels. And we've seen him for 30 years.
One of the good people we look forward to seeing when we come out to the coast.
Good man.
As Burleson with a 2 ball, 2 strike count, pitch on the way. There's a ground ball backhanded by Shonwell. He makes a good stab to the pitcher for the out. 3-1 is how you scored. A good backhanded play by the first baseman for the Angels to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the 4th, still no score.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on, savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
This is what summerhood sounds like when a Big Q fountain drink is only 49 cents a Quick Trip.
One big Q, that'll be 49 cents with the app.
Hey, let me get this. You bought those concert tickets. My treat.
Oh, okay. But you still owe me for those tickets. You know that, right?
Sure.
A Big Q fountain drink is just 49 cents. Only in the QT app for a limited time.
Hey, it's Black and Abdallah.
Speeding while driving gives you less time to react.
Another car could turn out in front of you.
A pedestrian could be walking their dog.
Follow the speed limit to keep them safe.
Speed catches up with you.
Paid for by NHTSA.
Don't forget your favorite Lay's, the perfect sidekick to your game day. No matter if you're cheering for our St. Louis Cardinals from the stands or hosting the ultimate game day throwdown with your crew, there's a Lay's flavor to go with it. Lay's, proud partner of your St. Louis Cardinals.
At Shriners Children's, we're home to the world's leading pediatric orthopedic care. Because so many life-changing advancements start here. We provide access to the best doctors and never allow your ability to pay for services to compromise the care your child needs. We're the first place to turn for the most common or complex orthopedic conditions. Home to possibility and empowering kids to achieve the extraordinary. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
We go to the bottom of the fourth. Joe Adell stands in. The first pitch he sees, he swings and misses. Joe Adell has had some sort of series against the Cardinals. He's 4 for 8. Swings again at another pitch. 2 home runs to be included there. He's driven in 4. But he's in the hole, 0-2. Now he calls timeout.
Sweeper has been really good for Dobbins, and the breaking ball has been really good for Detmer. I mean, both his slider and his curveball for Detmer, and I think both guys just have it working.
Adell waits on the next pitch, swings, and his bat comes out of his hand, and he's out on strikes as the bat comes back and hits the netting near the Angel dugout.
But we can't plant a tree with that. Well, they almost threw us a bat. We could give a whole bat. Plant a bat. He about threw that in the stands.
If we planted a bat, what do you think? What do you think would grow?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure somebody could tell us. As Wade Meckler stands. He waits from the area. He's a hometown product. First pitch he sees is low for a ball. He bats from the left side. Pretty interesting mustache he has on the scoreboard. I don't know if I could grow one like that. There's a pitch inside for a ball. Wade Meckler. You saw him early in the series. Now he gets a start this afternoon playing left field. He already has one single this afternoon. There's another pitch outside for a ball. We have a nice crowd, but most of the crowd's smart enough to sit in the shaded area.
Yeah, they're hiding.
The tarps off crew is a little light as we speak. That has been the talk of our broadcast the last 2 days as Meckler sees a pitch right down the middle for a called strike.
And we would prefer that the talk of our broadcast be and another run scores for the Cardinals and another run and another and the line's moving. It just hasn't been the case.
Well, we have time.
We do.
As Meckler waits and he lines one in the right field for another hit. So Wade Meckler 2 for 2 on the afternoon. We owe you a station break. Let's give it to you now, especially for our friends listening in Springfield on WTAX on the Cardinals Radio Network powered by Gray Bar.
You're listening to St. Louis Cardinals baseball on WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, ESPN 93.5. Brought to you by Max Twin City Recycling. Visit them at maxrecycling.com.
Oswald Peraza stands in. He bats from the right side. First pitch he offers a bunt, misses for strike one. Meckler, Wade Meckler, has stolen 3 bases. He has not been caught yet.
And that's the kind of thing that could be a big play in a game like this where runs are hard to come by.
Blaze Jordan is even with the bag at third, and Peraza pops this one up in the short left field. The left fielder is there, and he makes the catch. That is Nelson Velasquez.
Well, you had 2 inexperienced outfielders
kind of looking at each other for a second.
You've got Velasquez in left, and you got Fermin, who's actually done a nice job wherever he plays, but that's kind of not his forte. But they at least were communicating there.
From finance to the field, the Stiefel patches on every Cardinal jersey represents more than a logo. It's a symbol of strength, strategy, and success. From investment banking to wealth management, Stifel, where success meets success. First pitch to Josh Lowe is a called strike. Lowe bats from the left side. Runner at first, 2 out. We're in the bottom of the fourth, no score. Angels have 4 hits. Redbirds have 1 so far. Another pitch to Lowe. He just misses on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lowe has hit 8 home runs so far. Hit 22. He's driven in 22. But they're glad that he's moved on because he had a Lau and a Lowe on one team. Now throw over to first. Gets away from Burleson, but the runner does not advance. He didn't pick it up. And Adam Eaton, the first base coach, was moving away so nobody could let Meckler know.
Burley wasn't sure at first where that ball was, and neither was the runner. And unfortunate for the Angels that he didn't take off right away. He'd have been able to get there, no doubt. But Burley quickly recovered, and it was over by the Cardinals' dugout, maybe 20 feet away from him, and he ran it down quickly.
So a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Pitch on the way, runner going. There's a line drive in the right field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. The runner will go from first to third. So once again, the Angels threaten with runners at first and third, this time with 2 out.
Decent jump by Meckler, and if that ball would have been hit in the gap instead of right at Jordan Walker, it would be 1-0. That's the thing about sending a runner. If you get the hit, it's almost like you don't need the double. You just need the long single.
So that brings up Tyler Henneman. Henneman flew to center his first time up. Now, with runners in scoring position with 2 out, he's only had 9 at-bats. He's 1 for 9 so far this season. He's batting from the left side as he is a switch hitter. First pitch is a called strike as Hunter Dobbins. I like the way Hunter Dobbins, he goes after guys. He
does.
He has no problem throwing inside.
Have we had a pitch challenge yet?
We have not.
It feels like the umpire is doing a nice job behind home plate.
Well, when you have to ask, I think that tells you all you need to know.
Yep.
Another pitch on the way, and there's a line drive foul down the right field line.
But what it also tells you is that pitchers are commanding the strike zone. And when you're throwing strikes, you know, you get in the habit of throwing strikes, then guys get in the habit of trying to swing the bat, and then you don't have guys looking for walks, a lot of close calls. It's
Makes
a different
for a game.
It's a better game.
Yeah,
It's a crisper game.
Everybody's on their toes. So a 2-strike count. The Heineman, the pitch is on the way, and he check swings it, and he fouls it.
I think when we say that, sometimes people misunderstand. We're not just trying to have a fast game. It's not just that. You want a crisp game, and I'm not saying I want it to be a soccer match either. It doesn't have to be 1-0 every day. I mean, it could be 8-6, but you just want it to be played crisply.
Not a lot of picking and kicking dirt and
all that.
Long counts in the order. Check swing. Did he go?
I think
They say no.
I would have said yes.
Well, if they need a second opinion, you'll be the guy.
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath.
So it's a 1 ball, 2-strike count. Runners at the corners, 2 out. We are in the bottom of the fourth, no score. As Hunter Dobbins is about to throw a 61st pitch. Checks the runner at third. Now comes to the plate. There's a pop-up. It's in foul territory. Here comes Blaze Jordan. Does he have room? Yes! Good play by Blaze Jordan as he reached into the dugout of the Angels to record the final out. That's a heck of a play by Blaze Jordan. We've talked about his defense a lot during this series, and he once again steps up with another gold star. We go to the 5th inning. Ricky Horton has it. We are still looking for a score.
Everything is so expensive. Our bills are piling up. We have our summer trip coming up. How are we going to pay for everything?
Bad news, honey. The garage freezer is water leaking.
Oh, no. We just bought all that meat for next week's cookout.
Can we afford a new freezer right now?
Why buy new when you can fix the one you have?
Who are you?
Honey, it's Paul Rican from Dick Van Dyke Appliance World.
Repairing your existing appliance is a great way to save money now if the stress of high bills has you down.
How soon can you you come out?
Today or next day.
That's fast. But what if the repair ends up being more expensive than we thought?
We'll give you a $50 coupon off a brand new appliance.
So either way we win?
I like that.
Call Dick Van Dyke Appliance World or schedule service at appliance-world.com and schedule your win-win today.
Wow!
Stand behind what we sell, we offer so much more. Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
At F&B Wealth Management, it's not just about numbers, it's about people and communities. Hi, I'm Ryan Heiser, President and CEO of Fisher National Bank and F&B Wealth Management. Our team is united by a shared passion for helping you achieve your financial goals. We are equipped and eager to work together to craft personalized financial solutions just for you, including retirement planning, risk management through life insurance, long-term care insurance planning, and investment advisory services. Together, we will celebrate milestones, navigate life's transitions, and build a financial future that reflects your values. Experience the difference of a team that truly cares. Visit investwithfnb.com to learn more about dedicated advisors and start your journey toward a financial confidence today.
F&B Wealth Management is a division of Fisher National Bank. F&B securities are not insured by the FDIC, not a deposit or other obligation of or guaranteed by the depository institution, subject to investment risks, including possible loss of the principal amount invested. Securities, insurance, and investment advisory services are offered through Midwestern Securities Trading Company, LLC, MSTC, member FINRA, SIPC. MSTC and F&B are not affiliated.
F&B Wealth Management, supporting exceptional communities full of exceptional people.
We go to the top of the fifth inning. Both pitchers have been outstanding. Hunter Dobbins on the Cardinals side and Reed Detmers for the Angels. Detmers has thrown 58 pitches through 4 innings, and Dobbins just 61, so both guys are on a good pace here as we open the fifth inning of a scoreless game. Detmers has had both the slider and the curveball working, and that fastball is outside for a ball, and that was a close call there.
Go back to that play, the end of the inning. Boy, I'll tell you something. Blaze Jordan, right spot, right time.
Nice to have a ballpark where you have some foul territory, too.
There's a lot of it.
Realize how much that helps out pitchers. There's a pitch inside, 2-0 on Nelson Velasquez. Will be followed by Wynn, then Fermin here in the Cardinals' fifth. And interesting about that play, he had to reach into their dugout, and he had to reach around an Angels player. I think it may have been Jorge Soler. Not sure who was standing there on the top step of the dugout as that pitch is a strike to Velasquez. He thought about challenging. And so he reached around him and somehow caught it next to his head. And as he left, and the Angels turned to his teammates and said, I could see what he was saying. I should have elbowed him. I should have pushed him. But I guess you can't really do that either. Curveball's outside. That wouldn't be a cool thing to do.
Velasquez, on the called strike, tried to appeal after he had a conversation with the umpire. He tapped his helmet. He was like, "What are you doing, man? It's 8 seconds ago."
Yep, too late. The 3-1 pitch is coming in, and that is outside ball 4. So he gets his walk anyway, and that is the first walk of the game. And that could be significant. A leadoff walk typically hurts you. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the St. Louis Cardinals, LLC, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be
disseminated
without the express written consent of the St. Louis
Cardinals.
Brought to you
by Brown and Crouppen,
a great
law
firm. So it is Mason Wynn at the plate, struck out his first time, hitting room on the right side, and that pitch is inside ball 1. So a leadoff walk, a rare one, and now a 1-0 count. Velasquez, not really a threat to run here, has a short lead. The 1-0 pitch to Mason Wynn is taken high, 2-0. Plate jumping around here as Heineman takes his time, throwing the ball back to his lefty, Detmers, who has 3 punch-outs and the 1 walk.
Good patience by Mason here. He went in on him, then he tried to go away. Sometimes Mason would chase that pitch, but he laid off.
He takes that pitch right down central, 2-1. Well, the base hit for the Cardinals, they only have one, was Blaze Jordan, a single the other way in the 3rd inning. So we don't have to worry about Reed Detmers throwing another no-hitter, which he has done.
He has good stuff. I don't think anyone disputes that.
Next pitch is a curveball, and that's high, and that's the pitch that's been money for him.
Almost looked like it slipped out of his hand.
Ran out of money.
And it floated, and he was lucky that it was high.
Yeah, exactly. If it was less high, it might have been...
We'd be using new baseball.
That's right. Outfield is fairly deep for Mason Wynn. They know he's got some power. It is Meckler in left, Trout in center, and Lowe in right. They plan to pull on the infield. Wind blowing out just a little bit here at Angel Stadium. The pitch to Mason is fouled off to the right, and that is going to be not caught, but it's going to be stopped by a gentleman who
may need some attention.
Takes the pain of that, and the ball bounces right into the lap of somebody else. He did the hard work. I think they just gave him the ball. They did. That was nice.
Good, yeah. He has a ball and a bruise to go with it.
Maybe give him some ice, too. The 3-2 pitch to Mason Wynn is taken high, ball 4. Back-to-back walks for the Cardinals here in the 5th inning, and they have the line moving as Detmers is helping him with that. And that's going to earn him the claw.
Here comes, this is the first time Mike Maddox has had to come out and talk to anybody. So what Ricky means is when Mike Maddox, a pitching coach for the Angels, when he comes out to talk to a pitcher, he comes out and he puts his right hand right on his shoulder, right on his collarbone. Now he has both the catcher and pitcher. He's talking to both of them. And
it's a double claw.
He had a double claw. Well, I guess out in California you can get away with that.
I've noticed that he's ambidextrous now because that was mostly a left-handed claw, but he's coming out of the third base dugout. Maybe he's left-handed.
He's been working on it, too.
Yeah,
you know
it could
how,
be.
You know, in different ballparks.
Well, you know, you don't want to put the claw on the pitcher's arm either,
no,
right?
You don't want to mess him up.
You want it on their glove side.
Yes.
So he's with a left-handed pitcher, it made more sense for him to not reach across and claw him kind of across his body. So I feel like that's just shows the versatility of Mike Maddox.
Well, you know, spring training comes with a lot of purposes.
It does. Work on
I'm
bunt
sure
plays.
That's something he worked on.
Yes.
You don't want to hurt anybody.
Well, I know one thing they were talking about is he going to bunt or not? And I think the answer that they came to is he is, because they've got their first baseman, Shonowell. He's in on the right side, and looking to charge on the left side as well is Grissom. First pitch to Fermin is low and in, ball 1, and he was showing bunt.
Here's the thing with Fermin, he's such a good contact hitter. You know, he may pull back and swing away.
Well, there's a lot of open space once guys start moving on the infield, and certainly was space on the left side of the infield. They're charging again, the 1-0 pitch. He is swinging, and he fouls it back. You have our signs or something?
Well, I just think he's a good contact hitter. Shonowall, he's kind of charging like we used to watch Anthony Rizzo with the Cubs.
Yeah.
I mean, he's literally in Fermin's kitchen.
Well, he might bunt now. Backing up at third is their third baseman, Grissom. Now he comes in. It's a 1-1 count. He is swinging away, and he takes low 2-1. Well, that's the other thing you got going here. If you bunt, you're giving up an out, and Detmers is having control issues out of nowhere, too.
He was cruising, but this inning he's walked his first 2 batters. And his pitch count is starting to climb just a bit.
2 runners aboard. The pitch to Fermin. That's a strike on the outside corner. And I think he wishes he would have taken a shot at that.
For something else.
He was. Guessing wrong. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We've got a couple of listeners that you know very well, as do I. Jay Randolph and Dan Farrell are listening.
Indeed.
2 of our
Dan
favorite
Farrell,
people.
I couldn't agree with you more.
My former partner for years. Of course, he was with Jack and Mike on the radio side for years, too. Jay was. The 2-2 pitch is fouled off to the right by Fermin. Dan Farrell, the vice president in charge of, well, basically everything.
Yes.
For years. Dan and I started in the Cardinal organization about the same time, and he did such a terrific job. So we appreciate their friendship, and they're still rooting for the Redbirds. I love it.
We appreciate them listening in.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Fermin is hit on the ground, and it's handled by the third baseman, who goes to the bag for 1 and on to first to complete a double play. That was a big league play by Grissom, the third baseman. He was able to beat Velasquez to the bag. The ball was hit sharply by Fermin and maybe 5 more inches to the left, and that's in the corner. But all it is a double play. That's a huge double play for Detmers, the pitcher. So 5 unassisted, 3 on the double play. Velasquez is erased, and Wynn now the runner at second base. for Blaze Jordan. Curveball, and that misses outside. Curveball's not
Jordan
the same.
Is a contact guy, and when you think about how he ended the inning with a good play defensively, hopefully he can come back and put one in play and drive in Mason.
Next delivery to Jordan is swung on and missed. He
Good
pulled his
pitch.
string on that curveball.
Oh, man, 69 miles per hour.
Jordan has been one of the better Cardinals, really, since he's come up with runners in scoring position. And he's also hit well in interleague play. He had a base hit his first time up. A 1-1 count here. And the 1-1 delivery is popped foul off to the right, and it's going towards the Cardinals' dugout. And they're not going to help out Shotwell.
They will elbow him.
They might.
You mentioned him with runners in scoring position. He's 7 for 17 with runners in scoring position with 2 out. Now he has his hands full now with a 1-ball, 2-strike count.
One and 2 is the count. As Mike mentioned, right center field is open for Blaze Jordan. As Detmers checks the runner, gives him a second look, and delivers home to Jordan and strikes him out on the curveball. And he got that curveball back. He'd been struggling with it, but he's able to come up with it and strike out Jordan. And that sends us to the bottom of the 5th inning. We're halfway through this game, and we're still scoreless.
Eckstein, long ball, left field, grand slam, Cardinals win!
Hi, it's David Eckstein. I'm teaming up with the Cardinals and Mid-American Transplant to help save lives through organ and tissue donation. For me, it's personal. 4 people in my family received life-saving kidney transplants. Now I'm asking you to step up to make an impact in the effort to save lives. Go to fansforlife.org and register to become a donor today. It's fast, it's easy, and it's worth it.
Hey Cardinals fans, Victor Scott II here. I've teamed up with Ameren to share some key electrical safety tips to protect your home team. Start by installing GFCI outlets in kitchens and bathrooms. They're like your home's gold glove defenders, stopping electrical hazards before they happen. Next, make sure your plugs fit snugly in their outlets, and don't forget to child-proof your outlets to keep your youngest players out of harm's way. For more ways to stay safe at home, visit ameren.com/safety.
In business, just like baseball, momentum shifts fast, and leaders need to innovate to stay ahead. That's why Perficient steps up to the plate with bold, disruptive AI and technology solutions, always with intention. We challenge assumptions, cut through complexity, and help you make the right investment for your company's needs, from strategy to delivery. We turn your unique strengths into game-changing advantages that keep you ahead. Perficient. That's different, for real.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
Hunter Dobbins will try to match everything that Reed Detmers has been doing to put zeros up on the board. He's done 5 of them. Now Dobbins is back out for the bottom of the 5th, and he delivers a strike to Zach Neto, a dangerous part of the lineup now. Neto doubled his last time up, struck out his first time. That's par for the course for him. He does a lot of both of those things. And he swings through a fastball up and in, and he is quickly 0-2. Neto has 19 homers and 20 doubles, and he's been a 20-20 double guy the last 2 years in terms of doubles and homers. Next pitch to him is fouled off to the right, so he really wants that next home run.
Just noticed our good buddy Polo Asensio reminded me after Mike Maddox came out with the double claw. He said, well, you know, this is the double claw state, California.
Oh, there you go.
I think I saw it on the license plate.
I didn't
earlier.
I didn't know that. There's a pitch outside. See, Polo is helping us. He helps me with my Spanish.
Yes.
Helping us with geography and state.
Understand state regulations.
All that
and just
stuff.
the history. I'm not sure where we'd be without him.
The 1-2 pitch is up and in. He almost walked into that. That almost hit Neto, who was attacking that pitch up and in, and it was a hard fastball. riding up and in on the right-handed batter, and he just steps right up to that plate again. He is on the plate, front of the box, trying to take away that break of the sweeper. He gets one anyway, and he pops it up into shallow right field. In comes Jordan Walker. He calls off the center fielder Fermin to make the play, and that is out number one. So Neto flies out, and Mike Trout comes to the plate. Trout is grounded out and been hit by a pitch. They set up in the middle of the plate, and it's off the plate. Ball one to Trout. 3 times Mike Trout has hit 40 home runs. That's how good he's been.
When he's right, he's really good.
Got a 1-1 count here. He wears number 27. He too is right up on the plate. Next pitch to him is a bit outside. No challenge on that, just off the plate. Again, no challenges. Well, Velasquez tried to challenge.
You're going to talk one up.
But he was a little bit.
He was about 10 seconds too late.
The 2-1 pitch is grounded up the middle, and that's a base hit as Weatherholt bumps into the umpire trying to get it. Not that that would have made a difference. It was in the center field already, and now the runner's at first base with 1 out for Nolan Shaunawell. He ran into Shane Livensbarger right behind. Well, they got to say hello to each other.
Yes. How are things with you? Where do you guys go after this? First thing everyone says.
You can really read lips from a long way away. There's a hard hit ball, and caught by Burley. He steps on the bag. That was going into the right field corner. Burley jumped up and caught it and was able to get to the bag before Trout. An inning-ending line out into a double play. Well done, Alec Burleson. That sends us to the 6th. 0-0.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Your coffee would never get cold. Your flight would always be on time. And your mattress would always respond to you and your unique sleep needs. Sleep Number mattresses are designed to respond to your body and shift with your changing life, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number. To a good life sleep.
We are Cardinal Nation. We build here. At Fabic Cat, we put iron on the ground. Compact track loaders, excavators, dozers, and more. New, used, ready to work. Strong financing, connected technology, service that shows up when it matters. If you're growing, expanding, or updating, now's the time to make it happen with Fabic Cat. Don't sit in the stands. Step up to the plate. Visit FabicCat.com or stop by your local Fabic Cat today. Fabic Cat, built for the Midwest, built to work.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a reliable Medicare plan so you can focus on all the things that matter to you? Well, with United Healthcare Medicare plans, that's exactly what you get. Support every step of the way. In fact, 4 out of 5 members are satisfied with the benefits and coverage provided by their United Healthcare Medicare plan. Count on United Healthcare to be there with Medicare coverage for your whole life ahead. Learn more at uhc.com.
This school year, I want my child to thrive, so I enrolled her at the Goddard School. Their amazing teachers truly care about building up my child's confidence, so she's ready to take on the world. And knowing she's learning in a warm and nurturing community gives me peace of mind.
Welcome to the Goddard family. Visit GoddardSchool.com to find a school near you and enroll now.
Scoreless game, top of the 6th inning. Jimmy Crooks to lead things off. Lefty versus lefty here. Detmers has been good, and he pumps in a strike on the outside corner.
You may get your wish because Jose Fermin is warming in the bullpen.
And that could be the case.
Detmers gets through this inning.
Next delivery is in the dirt. 1-1 the count. Well, Fermin just batted, too. He just hit into that double play, so Fermin, the other Fermin, would have to stay in for a while, but that could happen. We shall see. Unless the Cardinals can get to Detmers here also, which would even be better. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed by Jimmy Crooks, who was a late entry into the Cardinals lineup today. Pedro Pages originally in the lineup up until about 10 minutes before the game, and they were unclear about whether Pete would be feeling well enough, just have stomach issues, and he did not start the game. Fastball outside corner, and it's a called strike 3. Crooks thinks about tapping his helmet and does not.
No.
And a leadoff strikeout. From the first pitch of the season to the last pitch in October, Bet365 is now the official mobile sports betting partner of your St. Louis Cardinals. So the top of the order in J.J. Weatherholt. We know we owe you a station ID. We'll get to that here momentarily. Scoreless game, top of the 6th inning. Only one Cardinal hit in this game as the curveball floats like a butterfly and stings like a bumblebee. Strike one.
I've heard that before. It's been a while.
It has. The champ, the greatest. The wind and the pitch. That's hit hard to center field. That's going to back up Trout. It's over his head, and it's over the wall. A big fly for J.J. Weatherholt. Straightaway center field. His 15th of the year. The Cardinals strike first. Here in the 6th inning, it's 1-0 Redbirds.
We've seen JJ with the opposite field power before, but that was to center field. It sounded good coming off the bat. And Mike Trout took a couple of steps, and the next thing he knew, he was watching it sail over the 396 mark.
And that's going to be the last pitch thrown by Detmers. As this is not their pitching coach, this is their manager, although are they going to chat? Or is he going to take him out? We'll find out.
It'd be tough to take a guy out after making one mistake.
Kurt Suzuki is their manager, and he is going to take him out. So this pitching change brought to you by Goodwill. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill. We'll be right back.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need. And if the unexpected happens, fulfill our promise to be there when you need us most. Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Join us for a fantastical journey at St. Louis Union Station. Board the St. Louis Wheel soaring 200 feet into the air all year round. The St. Louis Aquarium at Union Station lets you explore the world's great waterways and over 10,000 amazing creatures. Swing from the ropes course high over the aquarium and get lost in our mirror maze. It's all here at St. Louis Union Station, where the journey is like no other. Create your new memories at stlouisunionstation.com.
You care about every detail, and so does Purina. Every ingredient in their pet food comes from trusted sources, and every ingredient has a purpose. Whether that purpose is to provide just the right nutrients your pet needs or a flavor they will love, Purina has over 250 recipes made without artificial flavors or preservatives for you to choose from. You're sure to find something both you and your pet will love. Learn more at Purina.com.
Jose Fermin, the Angels' Jose Fermin, pitched a scoreless inning in Game 1 of this series, has a 2.90 ERA, and he showed very well, 9.8 punch-outs per 9 innings, so he can rack up the strikeouts. First pitch to Herrera is a swing and a miss at a slider. So it's Herrera, then Walker, so we've got to get the line moving if we're going to get Jose Fermin versus Jose Fermin. Still could happen. I'm rooting for it. One strike pitch is on its way and outside, and Fermin could be a bridge guy too. He could be a couple inning guy, and I think Detmer's at 85 pitches was, I guess, on the edge, and with the right-handed batters coming up, Kurt Suzuki did not want to take a chance, so he brings in Fermin. He's got a hot bullpen right now. They don't have great numbers this year, but lately they've been good.
You have a left-hander warming up now. Cardinal bullpen is quiet.
Fermin working from the stretch, facing Herrera, who's 0 for 2. The pitch to him is a slider. That's low. I think they like the slider of Fermin versus Herrera, who's been struggling with breaking balls. And, of course, Herrera much better against left-handed pitching, and Walker can do some damage against lefties, too.
Mitch Ferris is back up warming for the Angels.
And that pitch is a strike on the inside corner, 3-2. But by bringing him now, that means you've got a righty facing Burleson.
Maybe they're saving him. You know, when people see J.J. Weatherholt for the first time, they ask me what kind of player is he? I said he has sneaky power.
He does. Next pitch is popped up into center field. Pretty well hit, but that's going to be handled by Trout. Moves in a couple of steps. And that is out number 1, actually out number 2 here in the top of the 6th inning. Let's pause right here for Station ID on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
You're listening to St. Louis Cardinals baseball on WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, ESPN 93.5. Brought to you by Max Twin City Recycling. Visit them at maxrecycling.com.
Jordan Walker bats, 2 out, nobody on. First pitch is outside. If you're planning a trip to St. Louis from, let's say, Springfield, which is, of course, where, well, close to where Reed Detmer lives and where he grew up, don't forget to go to ExploreSt.Louis.com. Find out all the cool things going on in St. Louis. The 1-0 pitch is a called strike. Walker didn't like that one. Wasn't sure about that. Was maybe not the area he was looking for. So 1-1 the count. He's got a 12-game hitting streak on the line and a 23-game on-base streak on the line. The 1-1 pitch to him is grounded towards short. That's handled by Neto. He comes up firing and just barely gets Walker, who is hustling all the way. And the Cardinals are done, but they pick up a run. The J.J. Weatherholt solo shot to center field. We're off to the bottom of the 6th inning. 1-0 St. Louis.
Hello, this is Mary at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
Hey, I dreamed I'd be ready for college way ahead of time.
And now you're way behind?
Yes, and I have no idea how I'll get it all done on time and in my budget.
Well, luckily, IKEA has everything you need to make it your space on your budget. And with everything ready to take away from our stores with Click and Collect, it's easier than ever.
That's convenient.
Exactly. Get IKEA whenever, wherever, however at IKEA.us. IKEA, dream the possibilities.
This is former Cardinals shortstop and postseason MVP David Eckstein. Jordan McDaniel with Country Financial in Savoy is proud to support the St. Louis Cardinals and the local community. Whether you're shopping for home, car, or more, Country takes the time to understand your specific insurance needs. They explain what options work best for you, making insurance easy. Search Jordan McDaniel Country Financial to get a quote or book an appointment today.
Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Corn isn't just grown here, it works here. Illinois corn is a real heavy hitter, leading the nation in output and driving a $148 billion economic impact statewide. From jobs and products to opportunities in communities across Illinois, corn keeps our economy moving season after season. From first pitch to the final out, corn delivers for Illinois. Learn more about our homegrown economy made possible with corn at watchusgrow.org/corn.
What do you dream of? Scoring front row tickets? Season tickets? Ooh, how about tickets to Italy? Go for it! Because for whatever you want to buy, Central Bank is here with money management tools, credit card rewards, and other financial solutions you didn't know were possible to help you dream bigger, bank better. Open a Central Bank checking account and get our money manager to track your finances and get insight into spending patterns that help you buy smarter. CentralBank.net. Equal housing lender.
Swing and a foul back over our head. Strike one off the bat of Vaughn Grissom, former Atlanta Brave, leading off the bottom of the 6th inning. He has struck out twice in this game, facing Hunter Dobbins for a third time. 1-0 Cardinals. Next pitch, fouled straight back again. He looked to be on that one, But it's 0-2 on Grissom. He'll be followed by Joe Adell and Wade Meckler, who has 2 of the 6 Angels hits in this game. The Cardinals only have 2 hits, but they have the one that matters the most. J.J. Weatherholt, a home run in the top of the inning. Sweeper is grounded foul. That home run, by the way, the 15th home run for J.J. is the most by a left-handed batter who's a rookie for the Cardinals since Big City. Matt Adams had 17 home runs as a rookie in 2013.
Now the Cardinals have Gastelum up, warming, starting to throw a little bit.
0-2 pitch, a sweeper's fouled back. It's about that time.
Yeah.
72 pitches after 5 innings for Dobbins, so maybe you can see him getting through this inning, perhaps.
It would be huge if you can get him through this inning.
No doubt. So much easier to handle 9 outs than 9+ outs for a manager. No matter who he is. The 0-2 pitch coming up. That's in the dirt. Blocked by Crooks. Dobbins working on 5 punch-outs. He hasn't walked a batter yet. Has a 1-2 count on Grissom. Has the sign from Crooks. The wind, the pitch. That's grounded towards third. Handled by Blaze Jordan. He makes the transfer from glove to hand and throws him out. That was very smoothly done by Jordan. That's the kind of play you could rush because it was a high chop to third, and you can almost feel him maybe wanting to get over anxious on that, but he didn't.
Very calm, let the ball come to him, didn't rush things, and made a good solid throw. And Grissom runs well down the line, too.
He does. Joe Adell can't wait to hit. Grissom's not back to the dugout yet, and Adell is ready to go. So is Dobbins. Strike one. Sunday, August 9th, 10,000 kids ages 12 and younger will take home their very own Build-A-Bear Fredbird plush, presented by Build-A-Bear Workshop. As Dobbins delivers, a sweeper low. Learn more at cardinals.com/promotions. And you are a fan of that, aren't you?
Yes, I have two customers, Maya and Ellie, who will love the last plush they had.
The 1-1 delivery to Adell is swung on and missed. He took a little off of that sweeper. That was a change sweeper. Took a little bit off speed-wise, and Adell was way out front. He asked for time. Adell has struck out twice today, but he was 2 for 4 yesterday with a homer, and 2 for 3 the day before with a homer. 1-0 Cardinals. Bottom of the 6th. Dobbins delivers a sweeper, and it's fouled back. That was not in the best location. May have gotten away with that.
About this Angel bunch, they are some free swingers.
Yep,
you look
they
at
are.
Adell, you look at Neto.
They strike out more than any team in the American League.
I can understand why.
And that one was almost added to it as the pitch was just a bit high to Adell, a fastball.
And to your earlier point, we have yet to have a challenge.
2-2 pitch coming up. Outfield is deep. They shade him the other way. The 2-2 pitch is hit high in the air to left field, but it's in the ballpark. Coming in a few steps is Velasquez, and he makes that catch with a lot of white showing.
I wouldn't call it a snow cone. It hit him in the heel of the glove.
You know what? It's like he caught it with a glove that was made in 1920. You know those flat gloves? It's like he caught it, and it's like it's just sticking right there.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't hiding anywhere. I mean, there's no pocket.
That was it.
It's just a flat.
Yeah, you couldn't close it up or anything. It just landed there.
I don't care. He caught it. That's the best news. So Meckler bats. He is 2 for 2 in this game, and that's outside. You know, those old gloves, they used to be around for infield teachers. I know Perry Hill, who was a longtime infield instructor with Miami, other teams. Jose Oquendo always raved about him. There's a hard hit ball to second. It's handled by Weatherholt on one hop. He throws them out. But they would have guys practice with those because if you could field with
They're
those.
like oven mitts.
But if you could field with those, you can really field with a real glove. So that's another good inning for Dobbins. We'll see if he goes back out for the 7th. Mike will have it. He'll tell you about it in a little bit. But right now, the Cardinals lead through 6, 1-0.
Drive in, drive out. Recycling's what Max is all about. You can make some cash and do your share. We make it really simple because we care. It doesn't matter large or small. Our friendly staff will handle it all. Start
everyone knows that when you turn the key and the car won't run, call 367-9481 for PDR Automotive. But did you also know that if you don't have a key and you need it to run, call 367-9481. PDR now performs key cutting with programming. PDR also performs module cloning. Cloning makes that module plug and play, in many cases allowing you to utilize a used module where a new module is no longer available or very expensive. Remember, they are what's best for your truck or car. They are PDR.
Pia Sports Bar and Grill is your place to watch Major League Baseball games and enjoy pitchers of your favorite beer, including Coors Light, Yingling Lager, Yingling Flight, and Miller Lite, home of the Slugger Burger. Meet friends on the patio and watch your favorite sports on multiple flat-screen TVs. If your team is looking to gather after the game, that's been a Pia's tradition since 1975. Pia's, open early with Big Tito's Bloody Marys. Pia's Sports Bar and Grill, 1609 West Springfield Avenue in Champaign.
I love our morning routine until the water turns cold.
Maybe the water heater's not a morning person.
Upgrade your mornings with a tankless water heater from Land's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Enjoy hot water when you need it, not just when your tank allows it. Renai tankless systems are energy smart, space-saving, and designed for real life. Call Land's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling and make cold showers a thing of the past.
I'm Troy Lands, and you count on my company because you can count on me.
Top of the 7th we go, and the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead. We have a new pitcher on the mound. He's Sammy Laterra Jr. He's a left-hander, and he'll face the left-handed hitting Alec Burleson. Burleson 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Waits for Laterra's first pitch, and he can throw hard. First pitch, he swings and fouls it off to the left of our broadcast spot. Cardinals, courtesy of a J.J. Weatherholt solo home run in the 6th inning. They're on top. We only have 2 hits on the afternoon for St. Louis and 6 for the Angels. As Burleson, lefty on lefty, has been better. Another pitch swings and fouls it straight back off the screen. At Shilly Plastering, they bring you vision to life. From smooth interior plastering to stunning pool finishes. Each project is handled with precision, expert craftsmanship, commitment to detail. Trust Shilling Plastering, serving St. Louis for over 75 years. As Laterra Jr. comes to the plate and Burleson goes down on strikes, pulled the string on him on that pitch with a slider, and he goes down on strikes to start things off here in the 7th inning. And that'll bring up Nelson Velasquez. Velasquez grounded out to third, drew a walk and was stranded. So this is his 3rd time in the order for the right-handed hitter. Balanced stance in the batter's box. They play him to pull on the infield, swing and a miss, and he was thinking about going downtown or at least trying to hit the highway.
You know, I think I'll be okay and I'll get over it, but I'm a little disappointed we're not going to get that Fermin thing.
Well,
going to the lefty, I just think that's bad news.
If that's the worst you have going today, as Velasquez swings and misses,
I hope that is.
That's the worst you have. I'll give you a hug.
All right, that's good.
You a hug. Don't worry about it.
I'll make it.
It's you and me. I have.
Thanks for you got my back. I appreciate that.
I'd like to have a few more runs on the board. What a nice job Hunter Dobbins has done so far. As Laterra Jr. pitching from the stretch comes to the plate, and Velasquez goes down on strikes, swinging 2 strikeouts in the inning so far. That'll bring up Mason Wynn. Mason Wynn was a strikeout victim his second inning. He also drew a walk. So let's see what the Cardinal shortstop can do with 2 out. Runs have been hard to come by for the Cardinals here recently. Mason stands in, taps home plate. He's ready to go, as is Laterra Jr. First pitch on the way. It's high for a ball.
Cardinals' timing has just been off offensively. You know, Velasquez.
Previous pitch is a ball. The catcher has challenged.
Well, we have our first challenge. We do.
Survey says it's a strike.
Pitch is a strike. St. Louis retains 2 challenges.
I mean, barely a strike. The top corner of the strike zone. So it's a strike to Mason Wynn. Laterra Jr. comes to the plate, breaking ball, just missed high.
The ball that Velasquez, we've seen him turn on fastballs. We've seen him hit well and have good moments, but that fastball was 96 right down the middle. I'm not saying taking anything away from the swing and miss, but that's a pitch he can normally hit, but he was so late on it. They're just struggling, I think, timing-wise.
Pitch was high for a ball to Mason. 2 balls and a strike. As Laterra Jr. making his appearance this afternoon. This is his 16th appearance. There's a called strike.
Mason doesn't like that. So here we go.
Previous pitch is a strike, and now the batter has challenged.
And now the batter is challenged. You are correct, sir. Let's see who got it right. Mason was right.
Pitch is the ball.
Cardinals retained their
St. Louis
challenge.
retains 2 challenges.
So Dan Bellino had not been challenged at all, now twice in the bottom of the 6th inning.
So 3 balls, 1 strike to Mason Wynn. Here's the next pitch. It's on the way, and it's a strike. Mason thought about pulling the trigger, but just couldn't do it. So we have a full count with 2 out. And Jose Fermin is on deck.
And he thought about I think he was thinking about challenging that too, and he would have won. That ball was high.
Next pitch on the way, and Mason pops this one foul. It's to the right of our booth upstairs, and a fan just happened to be walking by and picked it up. No one was within 50 feet of him. He's going to throw it up to the kids section. There's a group of kids here. That's a neat thing to do. He threw it up to a group of kids who are here with a.
Don't hurt anybody.
Yeah. He threw it softly. Nice
very
guy.
nice. He just made a friend. It's the thumbs up from all of his buddies. It's great. By the way, a number just jumped into my head, 25,187. I don't know what that means.
Was not the Powerball, so.
No, must be the attendance guess.
Another pitch to Mason. He lines one in the center field for a base hit. That one snuck over the head of the second baseman. So Mason Wynn with a 2-out single gives the Cardinals some hope, as Jose Fermin unfortunately won't be facing Jose Fermin. He'll face Samuel Laterra Jr. So that's the 3rd Cardinal hit of the afternoon.
And that jammed up Mason Wynn. He was shaking his hand running down the first base. And that line drive had a funny flight to it.
Did.
It's like when you throw a Frisbee, it goes and then it kind of stops and then it floats and then it just drops. You ever do that? You've thrown Frisbees.
I have, but not in a while.
Not in a while.
No. I don't get to that many picnics anymore.
Yeah, I guess not. But it had the flight of a Frisbee.
Now that you mention it.
They just kind of float up there and then just land.
Like Frisbee leagues now.
Yeah, they do. Frisbee golf.
Yeah, yes, that's correct. As Jose Fermin sees the first pitch.
Oh, here we go, another one.
For a ball. Now they want to challenge this.
The catcher is challenging the call of ball.
We were doing just fine before you brought this up.
I know. What happened?
Survey says he missed.
Call is confirmed. Los Angeles has 1 challenge remaining.
So Jose Fermin with a good eye.
I'm waiting for an umpire one day to just say, I was right, they were wrong. Just that.
It'll happen. Or he might say, told you, as Fermin swings and pops one up. It's in foul territory. The third baseman, that's Vaughn Grissom. He's there, but it's about 4 rows back, out of play. Jose Fermin waits till the very last second to pull the trigger on most pitches. Change his batting stance a little bit. His hands are really close to his body now, as he waits on another pitch from Laterra Jr. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he went through a pretty good 95-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Mason Wynn doesn't steal a lot of bases. He's stolen 8 in 10 attempts. He has a nice lead. Now he moves back toward first. First baseman doesn't have his foot planted on the bag. He's off the bag. He's almost impeding Wynn's ability to get back to the bag. As Laterra Jr. comes to the plate, and Fermin jammed once again. He fouls this one out of play over the dugout, past the dugout of the Angels. So Fermin is not going down without a fight. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 on, 2 out. 7th inning, Cardinals lead 1-0. Laterra Jr. comes to the plate again. Another foul to the right of our position. I think Chip and Swing Dog are safe on that one.
I think they are.
They can come up. It's okay. So Jose Fermin is giving Sammy Laterra Jr. a workout here. Let's see what he can do on this next pitch that's on the way. Now throw over to first, and Wynn gets back in hand first safely.
That's 2 disengagements.
So let's see if the Cardinals think about doing some running here with Fermin at the plate. He's a contact guy. He waits. Wynn has a good lead. Laterra Jr. comes to the plate inside for a ball. That's a pitch that they've been trying to throw at Fermin. He's been jammed a couple times and made contact, but he didn't take the bait that time. As he waits, the 21st pitch is about to be thrown. And Fermin turns on a pitch, but it's going to be a little short. It's in left field. It's at the track. And a left fielder, that's Meckler, he makes the catch for the final out. Well, the Cardinals threaten, but they don't score. They strand a runner. The 7th inning stretch is presented by Spectrum, built for the big moments here for St. Louis. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 1-0 Redbirds.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The Blues are back. Join Gateway Arch Park Foundation for the 11th annual Blues at the Arch Festival, August 14th through 16th on the Gateway Arch grounds. Celebrate St. Louis's legendary blues heritage with a full weekend of free live music, local food and drinks, family-friendly activities, and educational programming. Don't miss one of St. Louis's favorite summer traditions. Learn more at archpark.org/blues, and we'll see you at Blues at the Arch.
A home run for Victor Scott.
This is Victor Scott II. I've teamed up with Ameren to share simple energy efficiency tips you can use every day. Switch to energy efficient appliances and LED bulbs. They're the reliable setup, guys, using less power and lasting longer. Turn off lights and appliances when you're done. Short outings can save big on energy. And unplug devices you're not using. It's like giving your home a day off to recover. Relief isn't just for the bullpen. For more energy-saving tips, visit Ameren.com/tips.
Every team needs a closer, someone you trust when the game's on the line. At Morgan & Morgan, we've got a deep bullpen and winning streak. Because when a case gets tough, you want someone ready to close. Injured? Dial #Law or visit forthepeople.com. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud partner of the St. Louis Cardinals.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements. Past results afford no guarantee of future results. Every case is different and must be judged on its own merits.
Cardinals now have some changes in their lineup. Luis Gastelum is now the pitcher. Nathan Church is now in center field. And Lars Nootbaar is now, check that. Jose Fermin now moves to left field, so Velasquez is out of the game. Called strike to Oswald Peraza to start things off here in the 7th inning. Cardinals on top 1-0. 7th inning stretch is presented by Spectrum. It's internet, mobile, and streaming TV all from one place. There's another pitch that's high for a ball. So Gastelum is now on. This is his 6th appearance of the season. He's pitched 5 innings, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk. Next one on the way, and it's high, just a little bit high.
Changeup is his pitch. That's what that was there. And, you know, he hasn't quite gotten settled yet as a big leaguer. I think that's coming. I think he's going to be a really good piece in the bullpen for the Cardinals, but he's kind of learning on the fly here.
There's a called strike.
The velocity is good enough, 95, 96.
Yeah. I think once he has the ability to place his fastball, his changeup is going to work for a lot of reasons. And I think this being in this fire, being in this situation at this time of the season, I think is certainly going to help him, as the next pitch is just a little bit low. Cardinals go with a little bit better defense with Nathan Church in center field. And Jose Fermin has moved to left. Another pitch from Gastelum, swing and a miss. Down on strikes, he goes on one knee. That'd be at Peraza, and that's how we start things off here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
We're going to see swings exactly like that, where you have a guy falling down because the changeup is